Now to Israel, where despite pandemic restrictions, large numbers of pilgrims gathered at the Jordan River recently to celebrate the baptism of Jesus. CBN Middle East Bureau Chief Chris Mitchell has that story.
The celebration began with prayers at the Greek Orthodox St. John the Baptist Monastery.
It's the memorial day of the baptism of Jesus Christ.
Then worshippers took the mile-long trek to the Jordan River.
The Patriarch and all the fraternity were coming here in Jordan River and to make the service here as it was before approximately 2,000 years.
This is Qasr al-Yahud on the Jordan River, and beyond that is the country of Jordan. Many believe that this is the place where Jesus was baptized by John, where the children of Israel crossed over into the Promised Land, and Elijah the prophet was carried off to heaven in a chariot.
Every year we have more than 15,000 pilgrims from Greece, from Russia, from Romania, from Bulgaria, all the Orthodox countries. But this year, unfortunately, we are only the people that were living here.
Before the pandemic, some 800,000 pilgrims visited the site each year. While only 50 were allowed last year, some 1,700 participated in the annual celebration.
This year there were more people than last year because the corona guidelines were expanded, but there was still a smaller amount in relation to previous years.
Known as the land of the monasteries, the area is considered part of the West Bank, biblical Judea and Samaria. While under Israeli security control, both Israelis and Palestinians are welcome to visit.
Qasr al-Yahud, the baptismal place, is a religious site that is open in general to all religions and peoples, to whoever wants to come here without restrictions on religion, race, or gender.
That includes Christian foreign workers who live in Israel, like Sophie.
Today is the best, most wonderful day in the world. I'm happy that I've come here and that I have this opportunity, that there's a church here and I feel well. I thank God for that.
And even some Israelis visited the holy site.
We have 35 amazing Israelis who really are attracted to this beautiful day. First of all, we are lucky. Beautiful, the most fantastic weather, and of course this amazing site, which is actually the third holiest site for Christianity in the world, after the Holy Sepulchre and the Church of the Nativity.
Moshe Maoz is a licensed Israeli tour guide.
The fact that Israelis, Jewish Israelis, we are born here, we're educated here. We definitely were exposed to the Bible, and some of us to the New Testament, and here we are in the Holy Land. This is the treasure of the world. This is where everything started. Here we are citizens here. So why not to see the treasure and the beauty of this country?
And Maoz had a message for all those longing to return.
This is the Holy Land, the actual Holy Land of the world, the center of the world. Please come.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.
Thanks, Chris. Gordon. Fewer pilgrims, but still a powerful moment of remembrance.
It's still a very powerful place. I've been there. I've had baptismal services there. And it's amazing to see it because what you have to do is literally travel through a no man's land. There are these fences along the road and warnings that they're landmines because this is one of the closest points to Jordan. And terrorists have used that proximity to come into Israel. But here's something for you. You may not have picked up from that piece, but the Arab name for this place is Qasr al-Yahud. And when you translate that, it's Bridge of the Jews. Even the Arabs recognized that 3,500 years ago, this is where Joshua and the Israelites crossed the Jordan River to come into the Promised Land. You can say all you want, this is West Bank and these are illegal settlements and this is all this other kind of political stuff. The historical record in Arabic is this is the Bridge of the Jews and this is Judea and Samaria. This is an historic part of the nation of Israel.